Welcome back once again. It is time now to weigh in our main event, WBO, WBA titles on the line. Let's bring out the challenger. Please welcome from Manchester, England, Anthony $1 Million Crolla. Give us a pose. 34-6-3 with 13 KOs, weighing in at 134.8. Anthony $1 Million Crolla. Let's bring out the champ from Odessa, Ukraine. Please welcome Vasiliy Lomachenko. 12-1 with 9 KOs, two-time Olympic gold medal winner. 134.4. 134.4.
All right, guys, look. Crolla is a credible world-class fighter, but he is a literal 100-to-1 underdog because Lomachenko is just considered an otherworldly talent. Is he a 100-to-1 underdog in your mind?
Well, I would say no, because, you know, his opportunity is going to come when Loma gets confident, when Loma starts pressing the action and hitting them over and over and over and over and get a little bit lackadaisical, just as he did in a Linares fight, and he can get popped with a big shot walking straight in.
I'm not a betting man, so I can't speak on the 100-to-1. That's kind of hard to believe. I feel like he may have a better shot than that. But when you look at Crolla, he's late in his career. He's saying all the right things, but also notice in the fighter meeting that he's thinking more than he ever had to leading up to a fight. That's the Loma effect. He first takes your mind, and then your body follows.
Guys, what's crazy to me about 100-to-1 odds is you would think that would get bet down because the line moves according to action. And at 100-to-1 odds, you know, Joe Sixpack can put $100 down on Crolla. If he wins, that's $10,000 payout. Like, not that you necessarily actually find those odds, but the line hasn't moved. It stayed at 100-to-1 the whole time.
Well, Loma got to go some rounds and break his ankle in the fight, and Crolla wins the fight.
Personally, I don't think there's such thing as a 100-to-1 underdog at this level.
I agree.
Right.
Crolla gave, you know, Linares knocked Lomachenko down and gave him a good fight. Lomachenko won most of the rounds, but he gave him a good fight. Crolla had 2 good fights with Linares. He pushed Linares.
Listen, Crolla's not on paper. He's not the guy that everybody thinks that, you know, is going to beat Loma or even make Loma look bad. But listen, I've never been a fan of giving a guy too much credit.
Right.
If you're what people say you are, guess what? You're going to have to show me, and that's the mindset Crolla's going to have to go in there with, and his body will follow. At least if Loma gets you, bro, you're going to have to earn it. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not going to lay down. I'm not going to lay down.
Dre, do you feel that you were as effective at 75 as you were at 68, or do you think you lost something as you moved up?
Nah, I was a little bit older, still had a lot left in the tank, still had my legs, but I had to modify my game.
Right.
I'm facing a different anatomy, guys.
The reason I bring it up is because I did change the criteria for you once you moved up past your natural weight class. I thought, Andre's getting extra credit for what he does well now because he's fighting bigger guys, but you seem a little reluctant to give Lomachenko that credit.
Listen, the move up wasn't really a move up. I was walking around at 185 pounds, so I moved up in weight class, but I still had to scale down to make 175. That was the right weight class for me at that stage in my career.
To Bernardo Osuna with challenger Anthony Crolla.
Anthony, how do you take advantage of being the natural lightweight against Vasiliy Lomachenko?
I've got to try and make my size count. Height, reach, you know, got much longer reach. But I've said it before, winning this fight is going to be much more than being the bigger guy. I've got to be smart with it. I've got to use my size well.
Now, why is this the right place, right time, and right opponent to pull off a huge upset?
Listen, I'm the best prepared I've ever been in my life. So the timing's perfect for me. Would Loma rather have another opponent in a super fight? Yeah, he probably would. Do I believe he's underestimated me? I'm not so sure. He's got a very professional team around him. But if he has, you know, I've prepared the best I possibly can, and fight night I'll be giving it absolutely everything I can to pull off this upset, and I really believe I can do.
Appreciate your time. We send that over to Mark with Lomachenko.
Thank you, Bernardo. Vasiliy, when I visited with you at camp some weeks ago, you admitted you had a hard time getting motivated for a guy who doesn't have any belts. As we get closer to the fight, do you still feel like that?
Yeah, of course, of course. You know, me motivated. For me, motivation. It's my goal. It's my dream. I want to unificate for all titles. That's why I prepare very hard and very seriously for all my opponents.
Even for a guy with no belts?
Of course, of course, of course. He's mandatory. That's why I prepare very serious.
Listen, last time we saw you, your right shoulder was not in good shape. It's been surgically repaired. Where is that now, and can we expect to see you throw that right hook?
You know, now I'm healthy 100%. So tomorrow I will try show all my skill and try show best my style.
There you go, Max. Back to you.
Thanks, Mark, and we wrap up from downtown Los Angeles when we come back.
For more, sign up now for ESPN Plus.